Hello, hello. Test.
Testing. I know YouTube's watching.
Fetching video stream.
YouTube.
Fetching video
Hello.
stream.
It's Caveman.
Yeah.
That sounds horrible. It sounds like I'm taking a dookie. Thank you for what? Oh,
Ready to go live?
ready.
Let's go.
Here it goes. Another beautiful Sunday. Guys, remember, I am on the chat. Holler back at us.
Skit, skit.
Skit, skit.
Holler. Holler.
Holler. Hello, people.
It's September already, man.
Damn.
Holy crap.
It's time flies.
It's September, man.
All right. What's up, Lisa?
All right. Go, bro.
All right. I hope you're up. I hope you've had your coffee. I hope you're Chromecasting us to your TV because it's another beautiful Sunday. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. What's up, guys? It's Savier.
NGO.
And welcome to another beautiful Sunday here.
What up, man?
Remember, share, like, subscribe. Go watch it in the podcast where we on iTunes. We on Spotify.
iTunes, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, SoundCloud.
We everywhere. Let's go.
Apple, Google Play Music.
Here,
all of that.
Here's a good time to say, if you want to see what you can watch, just go to savierandgeo.com and we have all everything up there.
Yeah, all the links up there too.
Yeah.
So, and check this out. Do you guys like it?
Oh my!
Just bought this.
I love it.
Just I've been wanting.
I love it.
I've been wanting to do this for the longest time. I've been saying that I was going to do this for the longest time.
I love it.
And now we have the means to do so. So, we're trying to upgrade it a little bit. And we're back in the studio.
Yeah.
Right. I think we sound better. Like it's just acoustically, the sound panels I got off of Amazon.
It made me look. It makes me look Hispanic because that beige background we had made me look a little bit white.
Yeah. We were like blending.
We were like pale.
We were like chameleons.
We were pale.
Chameleons.
We were chameleons. We were blending into our background. We wanted to be seen.
So so happy Sunday. It's September 2nd. It's September already. I can't believe it. Tomorrow's Labor Day.
It's Isaac's birthday month.
Is it? When is his birthday?
The 24th.
Wow, happy birthday, Isaac. Shout out to Isaac. And so Labor Day. What are you guys doing for Labor Day?
I'm working.
You're working tomorrow?
So 2 in the morning.
Oh, that's right. You're doing night shift.
Yeah, I'm going. Actually, it's not night shift. They just shift my schedule over. It's from 5 to 2, but it's all right. You know what? I get holiday pay. Right?
That's the called the graveyard shift.
Yeah, I get holiday pay. After 12 o'clock, it'll be like dead. I'll be like,
But yeah, yo, so hope y'all doing good. Hope you had a good week. I can't believe it's September already, and that basically means like summer's over. And
basically, that's right.
And that means like now, yo, first of all, me and Valerie, quick thing. This is just something that just spurred my brain. Me and Valerie went to Home Depot yesterday, right, to go look for some stuff, and there's Halloween stuff already.
That's the way they do it
in the store.
That's the way they do it.
Yo, it was actually August. I mean, September 2nd today, but it was August. She told me in August she went last week to the store. Halloween stuff. What the heck?
Look, I used to work at BJ's Wholesale Club, and they do that. It is a marketing strategy. They get all their stuff that they've been holding from last year, and they put it in the beginning.
No, veto.
Yo, bro, they play Christmas music in November.
I deny that stuff. Yeah, I don't understand. I feel like we talk about this every year.
Every year, it's
but
the same
still,
thing. Because it's annoying.
It blows my mind.
It's like, yo, we haven't even got to Thanksgiving yet. It's like Labor Day. Give us what does represent Labor Day? What is it?
Labor Day, I think, is for military. And for it's like the veterans thing. No,
I thought it was Veterans Day.
Well, there's that too, but Labor Day meaning.
If you're on the chat,
learn some stuff. Learn some stuff. Public holiday or day of festivities held in honor of working people, working class.
Then why be working?
And you guys can't. Well, I'm off.
Thank you for rubbing it in.
Have we forgotten?
Why? If it's Labor Day, well, I guess that's because true. It's Labor Day and you work, they pay you double, so it's all right.
Right, but also in Labor Day, a lot of places are closed. By the way,
a lot of places are closed.
Except for Spectrum. Except for your office. Except for your office.
No, so. My office is open. You know why? I know what, and it's okay because everyone needs the internets.
Yeah.
And everyone has the cables.
Yeah, there's a tech support guy right here.
So
the cable guy.
It's open. Hey, we're there to help you. I'll be there.
Yeah. So I was thinking of calling you one day and just like start effing with you. But, I was like, you know what? That's not. I wouldn't do. I wouldn't want you to do that to me. So I was like, you know what? Let me just chill because I know you actually like that job. So, but like, if you didn't like that job, I would totally like probably mess with you. But I'm like, it's not. I don't understand. It's not working.
I would hang up on you.
Like the cable's not plugged in.
I'll hang up on you.
My dial-up.
And I'll send an email to my supervisor like, yo, this was my friend.
Don't ever let him call again.
Yeah, block his number.
Yeah,
block it.
But man, I used to do tech support calls. That's a rough job, man. That's a rough job. So, but anyway, so shout out to everybody. Hope y'all doing good. Hope you had a good week. We have a lot to talk about, by the way. There's a lot going on right now on the internets. And actually something dropped this morning. You don't even know about this. So something dropped this morning.
Oh, surprise.
And this is a surprise. But Donald Glover, do you know about this?
No. Donald Glover,
Childish Gambino, also dropped a video this morning. A new video, new song. It's called It's Like Summer, Feels Like Summer. And there's a bunch of cameos in a cartoon. He made a cartoon about it. And it's dope, man. It's just
when
dope.
he's coming with a new album. I feel like
he has announced that he's not going to be doing albums. He's just going to be releasing songs like singles, which is kind of, I like that idea.
I like that
cool.
idea. Yeah, keeps everyone enticed.
But look, it's a video and it has like Young Thug, Will Smith, A$AP Rocky. Like, yeah, bro, you didn't see this, right?
Oh no.
It happened this morning.
I've heard the song.
Did anybody watch that?
I've heard the song.
Nah, bro, this is like brand new. Bro.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know much.
I feel like I've heard the song, though.
I don't think I could play it. I'm not going to play it because Facebook, whatever. But, but yeah, bro, look, check this out. Like, basically, he's walking down the street and he sees, like, people in the summertime, like, playing around. It's like J. Cole, he has Drake, he has... It's a cool concept. So anyway, check it out. Just Google Childish Gambino new video, whatever. It's pretty cool. He's got Azalea. He's got Beyonce. Look, he had The Weeknd. And they're just like, it's pretty cool, man. It's a pretty cool concept. He's a smart dude, man.
He's all around talented. I mean, that's one of the guys as far as talent wise you actually look up to, because it's like, yo, what does he do? He does comedy. What else does he do? He a producer? He directing?
What up, Andrew?
What up, Andrew?
So yeah, we
gotta hang out, Andrew. It's been a long time.
Yeah, so I like the fact that like he's just a smart dude, because like think about it, like if he wants to be like, yo, I want to talk about these celebrities, instead of putting them on his videos, right? He could just animate them. So they also give props to his animator, and he animated all these people, and it's a really good video.
Right?
So
it's fucking great.
So Google Childish Gambino Feels Like Summer. Really cool video. So anyway, I'm just throwing it out there because it's not in the show notes. But what do you want to talk about first?
Let's go into
this guy.
Oh, let's do the let's do the one that'll be the shortest.
This one?
Smallest.
All right, yeah, it's small.
It's small. It's very small.
This is just funny to me. I just saw the story, and there's a story. This is basically a mock-up of all these videos, all these photos of Melania fake holding Trump's hand, and we know about this. We've seen this before. Remember when he first got inaugurated or whatever, and she like smacked his hand away. Yeah. And so like this is actually a trending thing. I didn't realize that there's more of these. So there's like other pictures. Like there's that one. There's so this basically that's the one we have up. They have and then there's like, see this right here? They're like not touching. Like they're touching the back of their hands. So there's photos of them doing this. They're doing this. And like, so they're like fake holding. They do this here too. Look,
hold my hand, Melania.
Like they're doing this.
Hold my hand.
Yeah, they're doing this while they're walking. It's weird. What is wrong? Like, it speaks more of him than it does of her, right?
Oh yeah.
Because she doesn't want to touch his hand.
What this picture that we have up looks like? You know what it looks like?
He's holding her finger. God, man, I swear.
His hands are too small to hold the whole hand.
His hands are too small. I didn't think of
that. Like in your video where you're like,
yeah.
But you know what this looks like?
That's full hand.
It's gonna be a dark joke.
What?
God forgive me.
What?
This Melania here looks like an altar boy being held by the priest.
Oh my God.
Hey, bro, they put it out there.
I can't edit that.
They put. Hey, but you know what? It looks like that. She looks forced. She looks.
Yes.
Like she's a hostage, bro.
But there's like a lot of these. Like there's a lot of these. Like on the internet.
What I'm interested in seeing
there's like an entire.
Like how long they've been together for a long time.
Yeah, and
I want to see before the presidency.
Yo, but look at that, bro. Like it's weird, man. And I guess I mean I understand that
you're talking about a guy who was in Puerto Rico saying Melania. I wish Melania could have been here. With Melania right next to him, so it's just like
oh yeah,
you know. So it's a guy that doesn't acknowledge his wife right next to him. Why should she even? I think she's way too good looking for him.
But is this maybe an arranged like marriage? You know, like sometimes they say something that you hire like a girlfriend or a wife to like escort you around and be like your partner. Like what I forget what they call that, but there's a name for like not an escort, but like a
Stockholm syndrome.
No, I'm talking about like someone of political figure, of power. They need somebody. So sometimes you've seen like in the movies, they'll rent a family. You know what I mean? Like,
so she could be rented. You're
so
right.
She's like hired for. And you said that they've been together for a long time.
I think so.
So she's not the mother of these kids, right?
No. That's Ivanka.
That's Ivanka Trump.
Is it Ivanka?
No, not Ivanka. Ivanka's a kid.
Ivania.
We know nothing.
Ivania. There's Ivanka, the daughter, and Ivania, I think, is the.
How long have Melania and Trump been together? I want to know.
Yeah, guys, look it up.
Because I want to know if he
in fact, don't look it up because that means you have to stop the show.
Yeah, but I want to know if he hired her. You know, I'm saying not hired her, but he's gonna know. He knows he's gonna run for president. So he's like, all right, let me get me a Melania.
But they've been together before that.
Well, maybe it was for that. Maybe it was for the other events.
Because
they obviously don't have an intimacy. Is what I'm saying. They don't have. I don't know.
She doesn't like the Russian shower party either.
It's weird, man. This is a weird. Anyway, I just wanted to
let us know what you think about Melania and Trump.
All right, so coming up, by the way, I'm gonna do a little teaser. Coming up, I saw 50 Shades of Grey, and we're gonna talk about it.
Oh,
but we're not gonna talk about it right now. I want to tease it.
Tease it, okay? All right, 50 Shades coming up.
All right, so this is another story. This is on the headlines right now. This is all over the internet.
Oh my god!
So I found this on Twitter also.
From grace.
So this is, what's his name?
Wasn't it Teddy on the show?
Owens.
Teddy on the show?
Cosby Show. Jeffrey Owens.
What's his name? Teddy on the show though.
He was the doctor. Doctor something. Doctor.
Evelyn.
What?
He played.
Elvin.
There you go.
Elvin. Yeah. So doctor. He was a doctor on the Cosby Show. Okay. Yeah. Someone took a photo of this guy in Trader Joe's, and apparently he was bagging or working at Trader Joe's.
It was for charity.
Huh? Are you making a joke? So they're some people. You know, okay. This is a sensitive subject because some people are defending him, and some people are kind of making fun of him because they're saying, "Why is this news?" Because it shouldn't be news because he's trying to make a decent living. But
it's news because it's someone that fell from basically stardom. It's just like.
But see, hold on. You don't know all the facts.
No, I don't know all the facts. I didn't get to read the whole thing.
Right. Because that's what I'm saying. Because check this out. He was in a TV show recently. He still acts. So he was Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Yeah. That's So Raven. And 2017, he was in Lucifer.
Okay. So he's still
a working actor. And he's probably getting paid decent money for that. So a lot of people are saying that maybe he's doing that for the benefits because, you know, as an actor, you don't get a lot of benefits. You don't get medical and all that. And they're saying that Trader Joe's has really good benefits.
That's understandable, too.
So is he doing this because, like you said, maybe he was falling from grace? Or is he doing this just because of the benefits?
Knowing that he's still acting, I just think, I don't even think it's for the benefits because if you're making that money, you can pay your whole thing for a year. But I just think he's doing it.
Or maybe he has
stay
a
humble, though. Maybe it's just to stay humble. Like there's people
maybe
that
he really likes Trader Joe's.
Look, there's people that serve the community by opening up a shelter. There's people that go to Africa to do the community. Maybe he wants to keep it in the community and show that even though you're a big star, you can still bag groceries.
I want to see a statement from him. They got to interview him or something. I want to see a statement. Because this is just, I just want to know the purpose. And
either that or he has a drug habit. He's like, yo, I need to keep up with this.
Nah, maybe he wants a discount. You know, like I used to work at like.
Are you gonna get what kind of a discount? I worked at BJ's. We didn't get a discount. They ain't no discount in Trader Joe's.
Maybe
the price of the bananas are good enough that you don't need a discount.
That's true. It's Trader Joe's. It's not Whole Foods. Whole Foods is expensive.
Oh, yeah.
But okay, so maybe he's doing it for the benefits, because again, you saying that he could pay his benefits or whatever, but if he has a family, bro, that gets expensive. And maybe Trader Joe's has a really good medical plan.
You're still floating around this medical plan. I think he has enough money in the bank.
That's what so many people are saying.
I think he still has enough money in the bank. You know what? I take that back. Ever since Cosby got his show taken off the show, those royalty checks ain't coming in.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
He probably broke.
Yo, I didn't even think of that.
So
because what if he bought a lot of stuff and a house and all that stuff on the predication that
he's gonna still get that royalty money.
Exactly, still getting royalty checks, and then he's getting acting money, but it's not like he's acting on a regular. But now, like, he ain't getting the checks. Wait a second. Yo, you just touched.
Look at that.
That's dumb as he looks sometimes.
I had a lightning bolt stuck to my head right now.
Think about that. Why you think he's doing it? Why you think Jeffrey Owens is doing this?
Yeah, let us know, guys.
I want to know down below. Chime down below because I don't know. I'm conflicted about this because I'm also an actor, right? An actor. So I don't know. I kind of feel for the guy also. Everyone's making fun of him. Like, there's so many, and some people are defending him. But okay, now let's have fun with this concept. What would you do, like, if you would go to Publix and you saw like Al Pacino bagging groceries? You want paper plastic?
You have a great ass.
Why is it?
Just bag those oranges.
That's his go-to line.
Yeah.
How about like Robert De Niro? Like, you want paper plastic? You're like I don't know. Like what would you do if you just walked into your favorite store and you saw?
I would have been like, if I would have saw Robert De Niro, I'd be like, this is a ring, and you're not part of that ring, Robert. You're not bagging my bananas.
I don't know. Like, if I saw him, I don't know if I would recognize him though, because he almost like
he looks kind of like a bum there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he looked kind of like he let himself go a little bit. He's old though, bro. Like, I didn't realize, because you still think of Cosby Show, you think of the guy on the right.
At the same time, you haven't heard a statement from this guy. So what if it's his
doppelganger? No, someone confirmed it or whatever.
Oh, confirmed
it's been confirmed, investigated. Fox News was on this thing. Like,
oh man, so it's like confirmed that's him.
Yeah. This is like an actual story now.
You know, a couple of weeks ago, we also had another guy from the Mighty Ducks, a fat boy from the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
He got arrested. He looks way different too, bro. He's actually like into drugs, bro. Like
that guy from the Mighty. You talking about the redhead?
No, the little Spanish-looking dude from the Mighty.
Goldberg?
Yeah, from the Mighty Ducks. Yeah.
Yeah, he was acting in a few other shows too.
No, but the latest picture of him, he looks like a complete crackhead.
Oh snap! Did he lose weight?
Oh, you won't notice him at all. You won't notice him at all.
Because
it is one of those things where it's like,
lose weight.
It's like Lindsay Lohan, like.
Damn.
Hardly recognize her.
But this is a crazy story. So anyway, this is on the internet. It's trending everywhere. If you haven't caught wind of it yet, you're gonna catch on to it soon because it's gonna start spreading. This is a big story right now. So it's just interesting because it's just so many layers to this story. But anyway, so we're gonna keep moving on. Okay, another thing that I like to have some fun with. So someone on the internet had.
Let's go this way.
You want to go this way?
Yeah, that'll be. Let's do
good
that.
Transition. Yeah. Okay, Louis C.K. Do you know about the story?
Yes, Louis C.K. I can set it up for you, actually. Louis C.K. Actually had a fall from grace back, what was it, a year or two ago? Or a year ago?
No, it's only November, bro.
Oh, wow. So last November.
Yep.
Where
we spoke about it. We addressed it.
Yeah, we addressed it. Actually, is Gio's one of Gio's favorite.
I had to take him down, bro. I had him on my thing.
Oh, my God, you did?
I took him down.
Oh, damn. You couldn't see him?
I couldn't keep it up there. Because I have a wall here of comedians. And I have Richard Pryor, I have Kendrick, just people I admire. Bruce Lee, Jim Carrey, Lenny Bruce. And I couldn't, like, I was like, this is supposed to be a room of, like, positivity and zen and, like, creativity and supposed to really be positive. And I'm like, I can't look at Louis C.K.
So this is perfect because the comedy world is divided on how they feel about Louis C.K. going back up on stage. And this is where the news is coming from. This is where we get this picture. Not the exact picture, but he's been going back up on stage.
Yeah, so basically he's been popping up. And apparently this happened a few times already. He did one in April, apparently. I didn't know that. But this is now more recent. He's back in the comedy scene. He's only doing it at the Comedy Cellar. This is a place that he made famous from his show Louis. And Comedy Cellar is it's a great home for comics in New York. If you go, sometimes comedians will just pop up. This is what happens. They just pop. They won't advertise them. But we spoke about the time where there was a night where Kevin Hart, Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, and Marlon Wayans all showed up at the same time, and they all did time. So this is one of those places that's like that. And Louis C.K. basically has been popping up, and the owner's been letting him go on stage, and now people are even giving flack to the owner because now it's like can you, then you have the whole conversation. Can you separate the artist from the, what do they call it? The artist from the.
I just feel like
the work from the artist, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say.
Here's my feeling. Now, you take things like what Harvey Weinstein did and Kevin Spacey, and you saw the Kevin Spacey's movie that came out, only made like $600.
It was sold like 6 tickets or something.
That's
20 tickets.
$600 out of a whole week, which is unheard of. Unheard of.
Yes.
Like,
that's crazy.
Whoever went to watch it is probably sick themselves.
It was probably Kevin Spacey.
Yeah. He went and spent $600.
He went to separate theaters.
But
that's funny.
You gotta look at what they did and then what Louis C.K. did. Yeah, it was messed up, but he didn't physically
harm somebody.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of sick and perverted.
It is, because you have a whole other community that's just like, of course, there's a community for everything, but there's a whole community of outcry for that.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But then if you look at it in hindsight, a year later, we can literally make fun of it. Like, no. He's so ugly.
Right, and
he can't even rape anyone. He has to jerk off in front of them because he can't even that close.
Right, and that and this is but also that's too like is it but also like if you think of like Harvey Weinstein, right? Like maybe did he start with the Louis C.K. stuff, like jerking off, and then like. And then it escalated. You know what I'm saying? Like Louis C.K. was in the beginning stages of his Me Too. I don't know.
But Me Too movement.
I don't know how the brain works.
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know
who
how
knows?
that works.
Because maybe people are saying that it probably could have progressed into. I don't know. No one was saying that. I'm just thinking that right now. That maybe like that's why people are out having this outcry against it, because maybe like it'll also lead to something else. But yeah, then again, like if you know his crime or whatever, he admitted to it. He said whatever, but he's. He was sorry about it, but he never touched anyone. Okay, he was only doing this. He was basically, satisfying himself in front of people, and I guess he gets off on that. But apparently this has been big news. A lot of comedians have known about this for a long time. So some comedians, I've seen some interviews where they go, "It was bound to happen. I knew this for the longest time."
So then it just comes up to where this movement came up, and everyone's like, "Hey, even look, it's crazy. Even the leader of that Me Too movement was." Accused of paying off someone too.
Really?
Yeah.
So, it's just interesting.
She was accused of paying off some dude.
One thing I want to point out that the people at the Comedy Cellar, when they saw Louis C.K. go up recently, he didn't address his issues. He didn't. You would think that Louis C.K. would just have fun with it, like the way Kevin Hart got caught cheating. He just made a whole tour about it.
But that's like a balance beam right there, bro.
Because he's known for introspective, aware stuff. Like, oh, I just do this weird thing because I wanted to kill the guy because he's known for like self examination. So you would think like his go to would be like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just weird. I'm chemically imbalanced. Something. Just have fun with that and just explore that, because it was like the elephant in the room. Because he did material. He said something about like he addressed he goes, there's a lot of outcry right now. There's a lot of people that are just. He talked about something like that, but he never. You know what I'm saying? He never self-addressed. Yeah. That's interesting.
Should he though?
Yeah, as a comedian,
have fun with it. I can see like I said it. Like
have fun with it. Like, I'm just weird like that. I don't know. I like it when I do. I don't know. To have fun with that.
I would he's a creative person. I would have to see what he comes out with, because that is
because if anybody can do it in a way that is just whatever, like the fans will like it. He can do it. But man, I don't know if I could ever see him perform. I saw him perform in person, and I drove to freaking Tampa to go see him, and I don't know if I could ever see him perform. I don't know, man.
His moral.
I know.
You see this,
and I'm a big proponent of separating the art from the artist. But
then you're just telling you're saying to implement.
I don't know if I could do it, but
bring the two worlds together.
I don't know. I'm just thinking from a comedian standpoint that he would do that. But anyway, interesting.
Anyways,
man, there was another story. There's so many things going on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
There was another story that just like went through my brain and just like left for a second. But yeah, this is not in the notes either. But there was a big thing. I was watching Dan Le Batard, and he had Jamel Hill. Jamel Hill's leaving ESPN, by the way.
Yeah.
So they had two funerals on at the same time. So the McCain and the Aretha Franklin funeral was going on at the same time.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because now what happens is the people that committed to Aretha, which is weird because John McCain passed away after.
But they did like it was the same thing. It was like a 3-day ceremony or something, whatever.
Right, but you would think that they wouldn't want to conflict. And so what I'm saying is you had time to set up the Aretha, and then John McCain, like, he died last week, and they already had the funeral. And they so happened at the same time. So you see Bill Clinton in Aretha Franklin's funeral in the back. He's actually on the TV because he's in a TV shot.
Looking at Ariana Grande.
Yo, he was like,
I'll tell you guys.
I guess Hillary wasn't there.
That ass.
But what happens is they started making jokes because it's almost like,
bro, he made the joke for himself because he was just like,
no. But the joke is that Bill Clinton, should he have been at McCain's funeral? Well, I guess the Republican.
But I think Hillary went. I think they had a split.
That's what I'm saying. So like, but maybe Bill already. What do you call it?
I think he went because it was. I think.
But maybe he committed already.
I think they intertwined.
They conflicted.
Because was Obama there the first days?
But I don't know. Obama was at Ariana Grande. No, at McCain's.
Yeah, but he did the eulogy. But was he there the day one? Like, I think.
I didn't know it was several days.
It's been a couple of days already.
I didn't know that. But what I'm saying is that Bill Clinton probably committed to Aretha Franklin's funeral.
Yeah.
So then McCain's happened. He's like, wait, McCain? Like, I can't pull out for that one. You know what I mean? So anyway, so they were playing a game. They were saying, I know. I didn't mean this. Yeah.
That's what she said.
We're gonna leave that. But so they were playing a game. They said Warren Beatty, McCain, or Aretha Franklin's funeral. They were just playing a game as to who's at what's funeral. So like, there's weird people at McCain's funeral, and there was weird people at Aretha Franklin's funeral. So they were doing like, I forget who, but he was like, yeah, the Obamas, McCain's funeral or Aretha's funeral.
McCain apparently.
Yo, and there was a
he was stuck in the he already committed months ago to McCain.
There was a video, by the way, with the Obamas and the Bushes sitting next together.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Did you see when Bush he slid Michelle candy?
Yeah.
That was funny.
You should see his face when Michelle held his hand.
What?
You should have seen his face when Michelle held his hand.
Yeah, and then
he was just like this, like.
And then you see Barack. Barack was like, it's just funny. Those two like just
it's
connecting.
It's chemistry. It's just funny.
It's funny. But so yeah, what were we talking about? Like, I don't know. That was just funny that those two funerals were going at the same time, and Aretha Franklin, man, I didn't realize how much of Aretha Franklin, like, rest in peace.
Yo,
Aretha Franklin,
you know that there's like a dispute for all her money now.
I hate that, man.
Yo, she left no will, bro.
I hate when they do that, man. They start messing
like
with the
I think she thought she was going not be sick for that long. She left no will.
I hate when they do that, man. Like, they start, arguing over their estate, like Prince and all that stuff. And
but she has a son,
Michael Jackson. Yeah.
But I think because the son has autism or whatever, he has like a medical condition.
Yeah.
I don't think the money's gonna go to him.
All right.
I don't know.
Speaking of music, this is pretty funny. I saw this.
This is my type of thing, bro.
I saw this.
Set it up before you put it up.
I saw this on Twitter, and basically someone started having fun. I don't know who came up with this. They started having fun with real rappers' names. So these are my people. This is just not real, but this is really fun.
And these are my people because they messed up the name.
Does everyone know 50 Cent's real name, or where it comes from? The name 50 Cent. It actually stands for 50th century. Okay. there's more. Wait. No, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna say that one for last.
Let's leave The Rock.
These are other ones. It was The Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. So The Rock's real name, is Theodore
Rocking Chair.
Rocking Chair. So I was thinking in my brain, like, was it Dwayne Johnson? No, they played off The Rock, so it's Theodore Rocking Chair.
The Rocking Chair.
These are hilarious. Okay.
They got one over here. Ice Cube.
Icelandic Cube. Cubicle.
Yo, like,
who's coming up with this stuff?
This is something that I would do just.
But it shows like it's in Google, so I also want to see if Google comes up with. No, you have to do it later because I googled like, what is Ice Cube's? No, I didn't Google the exact phrase. Maybe you have to use the exact phrase, and they didn't come up with that. So that's just funny to me. And then the other one, you see here.
Here's a 3-in-1.
Yeah, this has 3-in-1. So this one's Snooper Doggart. Then you got Wizard.
We got
Caliphus.
Wizard Caliphus. Cold Square.
Cube Square.
And then Eminem is Clarence.
Cold Square. And then Eminem's. I don't understand the Eminem Clarence thing.
Because he's white.
Marshall?
Remember 8th Mile?
Yeah.
He called it Duke Clarence?
Oh, maybe that's from.
That's where it's from.
All right, this is my favorite one, okay? Okay, you ready?
Okay, I'm ready.
For T-Pain.
Tyler No Pain Relief.
Tyler No Pain Relief. This is hilarious, man. I love this. This is like so funny to me. I don't know why.
It is funny because this looks like it's the first thing that always comes up, Wikipedia, which I live by.
That's what I want to know, if this really comes up with anything. Like,
so,
like this, how you type this in, you know?
The other day, I was in class, and one of my classmates was looking up girls, like famous people, and he would go.
You see, if I Google T-Pain full name, the exact phrase, Fahim Rashid,
but he did something to where you'll get like the code bar on the side, and it would change his name.
No, I get it. I just thought that was actual, like, anyway.
That's funny. He will go and he'll see like these famous Korean pop girls that he likes, and he'll go so and so, Mota.
Right.
So he'll continuously go and he would go and change people's names. I was like, how you do that? And he puts the code on the side.
But what he's doing is he's taking the capture of the page and then he edits the page and then he loads the page up again. But it's not editing their code. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, so it goes back.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's like it's almost like a screen scrape, but if you were to do an actual Google, it's not changing the actual page. It's just, I'll show you. It's a tech thing.
You got to tell me another tech thing.
But anyway, okay. So speaking of music, we don't have a thumbnail for this, but
I did. That didn't come up.
Eminem. So Eminem released the album Kamikaze.
Yes.
Have you listened to it?
I listened to all the songs except one guy, nice guy.
That has a really bad curse in it.
Because the kids were in the back of the car.
Yeah,
and
it wasn't kid friendly. It's definitely not a kid friendly. Well, no Eminem album's kid friendly. No. But man, this album.
My name was kid friendly.
Huh?
Hi, my name is.
Yo, this album is really good.
It's fire, bro.
I love it.
I
think people our age are gonna love it. The younger people, they're not gonna like it.
If you didn't know, it actually, when it popped up, it was the #1 song in 34 different countries.
Yes, and
amazing,
great. And this is classic Eminem. This is mad angry Eminem.
Yeah,
which is the best.
This is
Eminem.
Marshall Mathers LP.
Because they were saying that the last album, Revival, it was more like woke Eminem. He was more, balanced and Zen harmony. No one likes that side of Eminem.
And then he got mad and he came out with
this.
Kamikaze.
And he goes at a bunch of people. And he has the Venom song in it for the Venom movie coming out. That's a great song. Now, I love the whole thing, man.
Do you think any of those artists that he called out is going to come after him?
No. You know why? Because nobody wants smoke with Eminem.
No.
Nobody wanted with Eminem, bro.
He's poking the bear and laughing. He's like...
Yeah, and now he made fun of a lot of people. But I think the way he made fun of them, it wasn't like insulting. He was just like
creative.
Some stuff was.
It was creative.
Like Drake, he was like, he goes, I'm not gonna say the hook unless I wrote the hook. He's like, I know you got views, but you got overlooked. So like he went at some people, and Drake,
no,
he ain't want you don't want it with M, bro.
Don't.
He got smoked by Pusha T. He's not gonna go Eminem.
If he got smoked by Pusha T, Eminem is gonna
Eminem,
set the coffin. He's gonna set him put the embalming fluid.
Yeah. No.
Close the game.
That's true.
Nail it.
I didn't even think of that because if he took an L with Pusha T, there's no way Drake's gonna go at Eminem.
He's gonna take an M with this one.
Nah, I think he'll murder his career the way 50 Cent deaded Ja Rule's career. Nah.
Yeah.
So, there's a big divide between this album.
Why you say that?
Because the younger guys now, the Little Xans and whatever, I don't even know these people, the Little Pumps, I don't even know the freaking names. But the people that are big fans of the newer crowd of this new wave of hip hop, the current state of hip hop.
The drug user. It's just funny. I saw this on
mumble rap, all that stuff.
I saw this. When we grew up, we admired the drug dealing type of music. And that's what it was before, it was a drug dealer music. The music now is the drug using music. And you see the people that follow this sometimes and they're just like, it's really freaking scary. Like, these people not only listen to the music, but they want to live that lifestyle and they get all popped up and all this other crazy stuff.
But also, I think it's just the music's different. Obviously, it's different.
10 times different.
And he made a good point in one of his songs because I don't know if you noticed, but the album cover, Kamikaze,
the plane.
Yeah, but you know what it is? It's an ode to the Beastie Boys. So the Beastie Boys have an album, it was License to Ill or something like that, and in the 80, 86 or whatever, and they had the same album cover of a plane. So he's giving respect to Beastie Boys. He loves Beastie Boys. Of course, Beastie Boys are classics.
Yeah.
So he gives respect to the older dudes. He says something like, I've been on you since, but I forget the line. But he gives a lot of respect to the older dudes. He talks about Coogee Rap, Big Daddy Kane. He gives
also
respect
and shout out some of the young dudes like Hobson.
No. Okay, right. No, you're right.
That they're part of the culture. Like, you know, he's giving props to old people and also young people.
He goes, I inspire the culture, the Hobsons, the Kendricks, the Logics, the Coles, something like that. That was a hot line too. So, and then also, you know, Hobson, I didn't know who Hobson was.
I know who he is.
So on Twitter, Hobson had a video of him going, yo, he said my name.
Yo, that's
he said my name.
though.
Like, he said his name as respect.
Yeah.
And he called his mom, and his mom, Eminem said my name. And then I checked Hobson's Spotify. Yo, it's fire.
He's fire. Yeah, he's good.
So Hobson, Logic, you know, these are these
Logic
people.
Is sick. He has a new album too.
Logic, Cole, Kendrick, and Kendrick actually has credit in the album. He had a writing credit.
Oh, word, that's good.
So, but what I like about, and again, what's in common is, I'm glad you brought that up. Common between all this is that they all respect the history of hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Eminem
does the same thing. These new dudes, they don't care.
No.
They disrespect Eminem. They disrespect. Remember, they were talking about Nas is whack, Jay-Z's whack.
Yeah.
They're not respecting the history. And why they're even in hip hop. If it wasn't for the history of the dudes before you wouldn't even be, there wouldn't be a hip hop, if you understand that concept.
I'm telling you, they too high, bro. They don't know what they're doing. They just drug using music. That's what it is. It's drug using
what it
music.
is, man. Like
that little Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah. He disrespects everybody.
Oh my God, he's horrible.
Now look,
and you know there was a petition to ban him.
Yeah.
Because he did some crazy stuff with a video of an underage girl and stuff.
Like I know about that story, and I saw that interview, and what happened was he had an underage girl in the music video. Anyway,
Yeah.
But I get it. So, the thing about that is that this new mumble rap, like honestly, like I can mess with some of them. I like Migos. Migos is hot,
Migos
right?
is hot.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't rap around the same thing.
He makes fun of Migos, and he makes fun of Migos flow. But Migos is not part of that crew that doesn't respect the OGs.
Yeah.
They do. But I think he was just having fun with it.
Yeah.
And he was having fun with he was doing like the flow.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Oh man.
And he has a song with Royce the 5'9" too, and they change up the flows. He goes, I can't just like he starts like messing with the choppy flow. But anyway, but it's a good album, man.
Yeah, bro. I was surprised. Logic's album comes out this month, and
Does it?
I'm looking forward to it. I saw something on Team Backpack. Shout out to Team Backpack. There's a good Facebook page.
Yeah.
And he was rapping over Method Man beat.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Logic's nice, bro. And he's one of those dudes that they could freestyle.
Yeah.
You know, Eminem he's known for freestyle.
No,
so like to me, that's a true artist, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, if you think about it,
Eminem won the Rap Olympics.
Yeah, but if you think about it, you never. Yeah, because you know that 8 Mile thing when he was rapping, that was based on a true story. That was based on those freestyles. So, but so for example, and now that I think about it, I think that is a telltale sign of a good artist, good MC. If you think about it, Drake, I've never seen Drake freestyle.
No,
he used to be on the mixtape. He was on the mixtape. He was on the mixtape circuit, but he never freestyle like on a Flex beat. Remember that? Like, Flex would have him in the studio.
He had him in the studio, and he had a BlackBerry in his hand. He was reading his stuff. He wrote.
Yeah, I don't like that either, bro. I don't like this thing.
No,
when they're doing this,
I think they're doing this, and they're just pulling up their old stuff that they wrote. Like,
no, I know. That's what I'm saying. And but sometimes they'll be flowing, and they're doing this. Now you're reading your stuff. Yeah. Whereas even if some comedians do that too, I don't like that. Whereas if you're a comic, you're performing, you're a comedian, you need to be putting it off the top of the dome.
Yep.
So if you're doing this is anyway. So
like we do every day.
So a lot of these rappers, they don't even freestyle. They don't even have that skill,
bro.
Yo, you can't mess with Eminem, bro. Eminem's he's a lost. We call it lost art, man.
Yep. There's a whole bunch of I like watching Funk Flex. You go to his website and he has a whole bunch of people that are underground right now. Not underground. They like known in New York. But they could freestyle and they have an ill flow. Yeah. But like,
and they never gonna pop.
Where the money's at is that Mingo's chopped up
mainstream stuff.
Stuff. So that's what's mainstream right now.
They don't make them like Eminem, bro.
No.
I mean, you still Kendrick. You got your Logic. Those dudes is like, I feel like they're keeping that spirit alive.
Yeah.
J. Cole, like, you know, that's just that really hip hop, you know, foundation, you know. But man, like they're few and far between now. So Hobson is another one, and like I like also Joey Badass.
Yeah, Joey Badass is sick.
The other one I was confusing with A$AP Rocky. They're like they look the same, but you know those are good guys, man. Like those are dudes that give credence to the old hip hop, man, to the history. So this album's fire, yo. This album's really good.
Go get it. It's on Spotify. It's on Tidal.
He makes fun of Tyler the Creator.
Oh, he does? I didn't see that one.
Yeah. And so the whole Tyler Creator fan base is mad at him.
But everyone's going to be mad at M. But you want to know what? They're all listening.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know how you would go at M, bro. Because M would just body anybody, man. And like, he still has it, man. He's 40-something.
He put the line in the sand, and he's waiting to see who's crossing over it right now.
And honestly, if you think about it, Eminem... This is how he got famous, remember? He got famous at going at people and naming names and all that stuff.
Naming names, talking about pop stars,
Mariah Carey,
talking about his mom.
Britney Spears. Yeah. Remember that? He's 45. 45, wow.
Oh, he's gonna body them like a 45.
He's up there. Yeah. But I was going to say something else about him. But, yeah, man, it's just a good album, good, solid album. I like it. You got to check it out. Check out Eminem. Oh, I was going to say that. Controversially, I think we spoke about this before, but Eminem's in my top 5.
Top 5?
He's in my top 5. And honestly, I got
put him up there.
I got M number 1. And I've said that before. And I got M number 1. And like, people gonna debate me on that and they're gonna hate me on that, but because you have to really break down his stuff. And yeah, what you got?
I gotta say, Kanye West, number 1 for me. Then there's
who's your top 5? Well, list your top 5 rappers right now.
Yeah,
top 5
list
artists
your top 5
all time.
So I got Kanye. I got Jay second, Eminem third, Tupac fourth, and fifth is I gotta say Biggie.
All right, so
that's mine.
I love and I respect Big Pun and Tupac. And I understand what they did for the hip hop culture, but I don't know. I never connected with their material.
Yeah.
Their music, but so
Big Pun and who else?
No. I said Biggie. And,
Biggie.
And Pac.
Yeah.
I respect what they did for the culture, because I mean, without them, you wouldn't.
And I think that's why they made my top 5.
But top 5, I got,
and the fact that I got stuck like tattooed to my wrist is
yeah, Eminem, Kendrick, Big Pun.
All right, he's my top 10, but
I'll put Biggie in there too. Biggie, and then Jay, and Jay-Z.
You gotta put West. Lisa said Nas.
Nas too. Nas another top 5.
He's top 10.
But again, I can never connect with him or relate to him. But I mean, he's top 5. He's a top 5 artist, absolutely. Yeah. And Nas, Jay-Z. But Eminem, bro, I think controversially, Eminem is doing. And if you disagree, just listen to his album and listen to the wordplay.
Yeah,
like he is a wordsmith, bro. Like he's obsessed with. I remember I saw that documentary thing.
The Fine Ones.
The Fine Ones. Oh man, such a good thing. And he was talking about how he was so obsessed.
I haven't watched it.
With syllables, and he's obsessed with like the dictionary, with like syllables and cutting up words. He's obsessed with words, bro. He's like a wordsmith. But
in that game, you have to be, because if you're not obsessed with words, you're gonna be like
some art. Yeah, some aren't. But he's so obsessed with it, and his wordplay is ridiculous, man.
I want to make a Mingo song now.
There's a couple bars in
I want to make a Mingo song.
He makes fun of Machine Gun Kelly. Did you hear that line?
I didn't hear that line, but I know he made fun. I read an article.
He says, I'm gonna look it up because I'm gonna mess up the reference.
Hey, watch my show.
No, he says, I'll just say it because I remember. He goes, because Machine Gun Kelly says something. What happened was Machine Gun Kelly tweeted something about Haley, his daughter. He's like, man, Haley looks hot.
Oh no,
Haley's
don't do
hot.
that.
I'm sorry, Em, disrespect.
Don't do that.
But Haley looks hot, right?
She is hot.
So now M goes at him and says, yo, don't be talking about my daughter. So then Machine Gun Kelly talks about Eminem on a Tech 9 song, right? Which is stupid. So now Eminem goes, you don't got to use Tech 9. He goes, you don't need to use a submachine gun to come at me. Or don't come at me with a machine gun, right?
Yeah.
And he goes machine gun, and referring to Machine Gun Kelly, and also Tech 9 is a submachine gun. He goes, you don't have to use a submachine gun, but you know who you are, Kelly. Yo. He goes, but you know who you are, Kelly. Like, so he's playing the wordplay on the R. Kelly, but Machine Gun Kelly.
But you want to know what's funny? If Machine Gun Kelly went at it, he's not gonna get it. I saw him at a freestyle at Funk Flex.
No, but
I was just like, no, he's not.
But I
trash.
think Machine Gun Kelly he was just throwing a jab. That's all it was, you know. But he bodies a bunch of people, man. He got some slick lines, man.
Eminem's the shit, and he comes back, and everyone comes back. He's gonna come out with a mixtape. He's gonna do it old school.
I think like
back when he did with 50. If anyone comes out with an album or a song trying to diss Eminem, he's not gonna come back with a song. He's gonna come back with a whole mixtape.
He's what you call in rare form. He's in rare form right now. Like
he's gonna come with a mixtape.
You could just tell he's in that zone. Like, yo, you don't want to mess with this dude right now because he's like ready. He's like when you go in the gym, you get hot. Like you get in the zone. Yeah, he's in the zone right now.
Like he might need money too. So he's like, go ahead. I need the exposure.
Yeah. So everyone need to chill right now.
Yeah.
Because right now, like he's like raw Eminem, like classic Eminem. So anyway, this album's dope. Check it. And
check it out.
He has a lot of new artists I never even heard of, yo. Like he has Jesse Reyes.
That one I never heard.
Who's the other guy? Lucas Joyner.
You late on that one.
I'm late on that. I don't know who that is.
Lucas Joyner. You gotta look it up. He has like a race song which went viral. I think months ago.
He's good, man.
And he's been
Joyner Lucas. Sorry,
yeah.
Joyner Lucas and the West 59, Jesse Reyes, and he has a couple other people too. With singing and stuff like that. So, but man, shout out to
Drake should give in and do a
Jesse
feature.
Reyes. She's this Hispanic singer. She's really good.
Everyone should just give in and say, okay, I know you dissed us, but can we do a single with you?
Right, he said something like that too. He was like, "Yo," he goes, "Sorry for all the beef, but you could have probably made we probably could have made a hot feature or something like that." So, I mean,
I forgive you, Em. Let me do a feature.
Yeah, man. He's yo. Anyway, shout out to Eminem.
Let's get to the next subject over here because we've been waiting for this for. When did this movie come out? When did this movie come out?
50 Shades of Grey, man. I saw 50 Shades of Grey. Yes.
So he got 2 more to go.
What was the release date? I think I want to say 2015.
So you're like 3 years late, first of all.
I'm always late. I'm late. I'm a late bloomer.
But
3 years late.
Give me your honest review. And Lisa's laughing at you.
50 Shades of Grey. I saw it last night with the wife. Some wine, you know.
Some Beano. What kind of Beano?
It was good. It was Cooper's Hawk. And so
shout out to Cooper's Hawk.
Shout out to Cooper's Hawk. So it was a good movie. Okay? I understand why women are into it. I understand why people get it. People are into it. Has this fantasy, whatever. I get it. But there's a lot of. I was breaking this movie apart with my brain.
Yo, that is the worst thing because I did the same thing. But
I felt so bad for Valerie because I usually pause in. I'm like, let me tell you something, and I'll just go into a rant. But I didn't. I withheld myself. I just kind of like bit my tongue. But man, there's a lot of things going on.
You went through the whole movie without saying one thing.
Yeah.
I gotta confirm that with Valerie.
Yeah, maybe I said like one thing, but first of all, it's 2015. Okay, it was 2015.
Mm-hmm.
What's the girl's name?
I have no idea.
Crap. I just watched the movie.
The actor's name?
The actress name? No, the girl in the movie. Like, yeah, the actual.
Anyway. I know it's Christian.
Anastasia.
Yeah.
Yo, Anastasia, why you got a flip phone? It's 2015. Why you got a flip phone?
So there's that track phone money, bro.
Why you got a flip phone? Anyway.
Out of the whole movie. You saw a flip phone.
That's one thing, and honestly, I saw a lot of resemblance to like Pretty Woman, because he was like Pretty Womaning her, like he was like Richard Gereing her, kind of.
Okay,
right?
I can see that
too.
I can see that.
A little Richard Gere there, where he was buying her stuff and giving her car. Sorry, spoiler alert. I'll never see the movie.
It's been 3 years. There's no spoiler alert. Like the only one you're spoiling it to is yourself.
Yeah. You're right. There's no spoiler alert. This is spoiler alert. I guess grace period. So, yes. So finally, now. Shades of Grey, again, I give it respect. I understand why you girls are into it. Very cool movie, whatever. But this dude is mentally unstable.
Oh, yeah.
He's mentally unstable. Because this is all coming from a place where he's mentally off.
So do you know why he does it?
Well, okay.
Watch part 2.
I haven't seen part 2, part 3. I'm going to watch that too.
Watch the rest of it because it explains why. But yeah, you're right. It comes from a weird place.
But I know he's adopted, right?
Yeah.
So I know there's a lot of issues there, whatever. Now, and another thing too is that.
Is this psychology movie 101?
Yes. That's what I'm doing. I'm psychoanalyzing this dude the whole time. Just bringing this guy down. And then I'm like, why does this guy have to be so dominant? Like, he's so controlling.
But that's the role he plays. That was the whole
He's a
thing
control
of
freak.
the movie, bro. He was supposed
But he
to
was
be
like obsessive, yo. Like
yeah, it was like a
like
whole
psycho.
That's that scene, that domination scene.
And then like he hit her right, and like to the point where like she got upset at him because he was so full of anger. This dude, like he needs therapy.
Well,
because he has a lot of aggression in him.
Just take this whole thing you've analyzed about Christian Grey, the movie, the book, and then watch the next two, and you'll see where it's at. It's like watch all three of them, and then you'll make your psychoanalysis.
And then he's like R. Kellying her, where he's like locking her up in his house and like giving her a room, and then he has a separate room. It's a little weird stuff here, man. There's a little weird inconsistencies there. I'm not
proud of you.
Huh?
Lisa's proud.
Thank you. But there's a lot of little like nuances going on in here that like no one's addressing this.
So
like he's like R. Kellying her.
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. I understand the whole part of the R. Kelly, the whole you staying with me thing. Do you understand the whole bondage thing?
I understand that. Yeah, dominance and submissive. I understand that.
Do you know why he likes it?
Don't spoil it for me. But I understand it comes from some mental instability.
No, I'm saying, have you ever done it?
I've never got into that. I mean, I've had fun, whatever, but I've never really plunged into that what do you call it? That culture.
Scene. Yeah, okay.
So but I also know he's a businessman, right? So I get the dominance. Like maybe there's dominant, companies. Like there's like definitely a business acumen to that. But man, this guy's a little off, man. There's just a lot of like, and then he brought her into the room, and he had like, it looked like a circuit training. He had like a LA Fitness, a 24-hour fitness set up. I go to 9 round with the boxing.
Yeah.
He had like circuit training. So like, you do 2 minutes on this one, you do 2 minutes, and you rotate, you do 30-second, you do 30-second breaks or something. You do have like a Fitbit, they check calories. He had like a gym, like a Anytime Fitness, LA Fitness of sex toys.
Now, you've seen the movie.
That was hilarious.
And it gets crazier in the next two parts.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
Did you know that guy was recently married before he did that movie?
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
The actor?
Yeah. The actual
I didn't
actor.
know that.
And you saw nothing. It gets a little bit crazier.
I didn't know that. And by the way, I saw the unrated version. There's an unrated version online on the to rent. So I bought the unrated version. So
please, you bought the
you just
unrated
actually
version.
touched on an interesting thing. They changed the actor a few times. So he wasn't the first pick. He was like the fourth one, bro. Because it was
Who was the first three?
No. I'm saying for the actor role.
Yeah, but who was the first three?
It was a bunch of people, bro. It was was it Channing Tatum? No. There was. I remember a couple years ago. I remember I remember this was 2015. I remember 2012, 2013. They were talking about this movie, and then they had changed it. They changed the director, then they changed the actor. So imagine that. So these are two unknowns, But
yeah.
But anyway, so what do you think about the movie?
I thought it was just a Cinemax movie. A Skinemax movie.
Yeah, and I'm like, I've seen this before.
It was a Skinemax movie. The story, look, the storyline is weak. And I've seen all three of them. The storyline is weak. It is what it is. It is a book that women loved. They made it into a movie. It did well with the females. I mean, it's a chick flick. You go to take your girl. And it was, I don't know. It's just one of those movies that you watch with your girl, you have her enjoy it, and then you take it from there.
So yeah, so I pulled up. I don't know what year this is from, but this is I remember reading these articles of actors who could play Christian Grey. This is the unknown guy, Aaron Taylor Thomas from Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
So Ryan Gosling, I know he was one of them.
That would have been crazy.
Another guy, True Blood, the guy from True Blood. Yeah. The guy from True Blood, I think, was in a running, and he was gonna do it. He campaigned hard for the part. You see. And something happened. Again, they changed whatever. Robert Pattinson.
That would have been bad. That would have been another Twilight movie.
So, but also, it's interesting. Valerie told me that there's a lot of Twilight relations here in the movie for the story. I don't know. There's a lot of story. There's a fan theory, whatever, that there's a Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey like parallels. Both in Seattle, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know enough.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, look at all these people. There's a lot of other Armie Hammer. Armie Hammer was Winklevoss twins. That guy. So.
Oh, the Lone Ranger.
Lone Ranger. That guy. So yeah, man. These are all different. Anyway, so it's interesting, man. Like the actor could totally change the role. You know? But I think it was good for the role. And it was just I don't know, man. I don't understand. No one talks about the unhealthy part. He enjoyed it so much that he will watch all three together at the suggestion. Yeah, no, I guess Savior liked it.
I'll watch it again.
But
it's a good. If it was all,
it's a movie for her though, not for you. You know what I'm saying?
I think, in its entirety, it was good. All three of them. But I think it could have been made into one movie.
Yeah, I think they definitely prolonged the first one because
They could have made it into one movie.
As soon as it was peaking, it ended.
Yeah,
you know?
I think it could have been all one movie.
Yeah, because
And you agree. Watch the other two, and you agree with me.
And
it could have been all one movie.
Okay, I just want to talk about. Everyone praises this movie, but no one's talking about the weird stuff. No one addresses the weird stuff. Okay, let me go down this path because I have a whole thing here. So no one's addressing the fact that he was this dominant R. Kelly thing where he was locking her up in the room, and then he was really obsessive to the point where he was showing up at a club that he didn't. How the heck did he find out she was at the club? He probably tracking her phone. Okay, some baller shit though. When he picked her up in the helicopter, landed on the building that he owns, that was baller. That was like, that's a panty dropper right there. I was like, yo, this dude's a baller. And then on top of that, he's giving her a contract. She has to sign on, and I made a joke.
Non-disclosure.
I made a joke. He was like, oh, you're gonna sign but paperwork. He goes F the paperwork, right? And I'm joking around. I'm like, oh, this guy's gonna have her sign an NDA. She had to sign an NDA, and then not to mention there was another actual piece of paper of a contract that they amended. They had to amend and have a meeting. Yo, no one's talking about the craziness of the mentality of this dude that he has to have a contract for women.
But if you sit down, I'm gonna make sense of this. If you sit down and you're Christian Grey, you're a millionaire, and you want to do some, you know who's signing non-disclosure?
Who?
Jenny McCartney.
What do you mean?
Because Jim Carrey had Jenny McCartney sign a non-disclosure.
No, okay, I get that. I'm just
So
saying.
it's like a rich people thing.
I understand that, but no one. You never seen this in a movie, okay? So what I'm saying is that everyone's giving Christian Grey and 50 Shades of Grey all this praise, but no one's talking about the weird stuff. This is weird stuff, okay? This is weird. Not to mention, this whole entire movie would not work if this dude was broke, okay? Because
take the money out, right?
Take the money out of it a second. If this guy was broke, he was poor, okay? He'd just be a crazy crackhead. He would just be like a sick guy. He'd be a sick person. Do you get what I'm saying? So
I'm trying to imagine it right now.
If he's like obsessing, he's like, yo, where you been?
No money.
Where you been? Where you at? I'll pick you up right now.
It would have been a stalker movie.
Exactly.
It would have been the what's that movie with the obsessed girl, the obsessed guy, Marky Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg played the obsessed guy in one movie.
Yes.
That's exactly what it would have been.
It would have been a sick, like a weird movie. Like
what's that movie called?
She would have filed a restraining order.
Oh my! I have to look at what's the name. Put Marky Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg played Marky Wahlberg.
I don't know why you can't say his name.
Mark Wahlberg. Wahlburgers. What movie was that?
It wasn't Obsession. No.
And Alicia Silverstone was in that movie.
Oh, Alicia Silverstone. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. This guy, ADD.
It's gonna bother me.
This is his ADD guy. This is what he does to me. He freaking distracts me. Fear?
That's the one.
Fear. Okay, so Fear, whatever. Fear, 1996.
Fear, 1996.
Oh, he was in Fear? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the obsessed boyfriend.
Okay, right. So this would be Fear, okay?
Yeah.
And this would be, in real life, if this guy was broke, she would get a restraining order. She would call the cops because this guy is obsessive.
And he would have beat himself.
Yeah, exactly. And
that's Fear.
Right, and it's only cool because he has money. So money changes everything. So the fact that he has prestige and he has money, like now it's cool. It's like mysterious. It's like Batman. You know what I'm saying? There's mystery to it.
A mystery to it because he has the money for it.
Exactly. But if this movie would not work if he was broke. Do you understand?
Man, I ain't ever thought about that. But now that you put that together, and the movie Fear came up.
Yeah. And that's what's interesting. But again, no one talks about this. No one addresses this. This guy's obviously mentally unstable.
So now that you are in this position with the movie, I want you to go see the next two.
I'm gonna watch them.
Watch the next two, and once you watch the next two, let's just do like a whole piece.
Okay.
But we do it not on the show. We do a separate video.
Okay.
A 5-minute video. You rant, I'll rant. We'll do that whole thing.
But I'm proud of myself. I feel like I accomplished something. I watched the movie 50 Shades of Grey.
It was kind of forced, wasn't it?
No. It was my idea.
It was your idea. Also, it was your idea.
It's been a goal. You know, everyone's been. You all get on me by watching this movie. So I was like, you know, I need to get this out the way. This is my bucket list. So
as of the bucket list,
and you know, whatever. I get it. It's just like there's a lot of like inconsistencies to this movie, and no one's talking about it. Like it is. If you look at it on a macro, you know what I mean, like on a bigger picture.
You know how
no one's talking about
what porn is to us.
What?
You know what porn is to us?
Yeah.
This is female porn.
This is porn for the women. That's what I'm saying. This movie's for the women, not for the men.
Female porn.
But women are turned on by this. Like
I don't know.
I mean,
but you want to know what?
I mean, no, I get they're turned on by this. I'm just saying that they're not paying attention to the mentally unstable part of the dude, because if this was real life, they'd have a restraining order on him.
I said this.
He'd be like that crazy ex-boyfriend. Oh, he's just a possessive ex. He's that guy. You know what I mean? But because he's Christian Grey and it's just all this allure and it's a book, like it's like this, it's highly touted, highly critically acclaimed thing.
But look what I said when I left the movie theater.
Yeah.
That day.
This dude's psycho.
Everyone's like,
that's what I said.
And I said, yeah. Someone's getting lucky tonight.
Yeah, no, it definitely puts you in the mood. I'm not gonna lie.
Someone's definitely getting lucky tonight.
It definitely puts you in, and it definitely gets you thinking. I don't
remember if I did, but
it definitely gets you thinking creatively and all that. I get that, but yeah. Anyway, so I watched the 50 Shades of Grey.
He's gonna watch more.
I'll watch the others and I'll report back. And
report back. We're gonna watch the next one.
That's my synopsis. I give it 5 stars or whatever. It was a good movie.
You give it 5 stars?
I mean, I don't know about 5, but.
Yo, you got more on your chat than I did. But anyways.
But
well, guys.
All right, that's the show. That's a lot of information.
It's been a long week.
It's been a long week. It's a lot of stuff happened, man.
A lot of stuff happened.
So Labor Day. Happy Labor Day to everybody. Have a great Labor Day. Yeah. And so
don't burn yourself with gasoline. Gasoline and barbecues do not mix.
Yeah.
Gio, you don't have much hair to burn, but don't do it.
Yeah, and have a great week. Have a safe week. Have a blessed week, and we'll talk to y'all next week. Bye.